Littlehampton Beach has to be one of the most beautiful beaches I have visited in England, if I do say so myself, even though it was the first beach that I visited. It is located in West Sussex in southeast England, along the English Channel coast. It is a lovely, family-friendly beach and a great place for a day out. This trip was actually organized by my church, and it turned out to be such a fun experience. The funny thing is, I came straight from a night shift because I had promised myself I wasn't going to miss this trip for anything, okay? I wasn't going to miss it. I'd already missed a previous beach outing, so this time, nothing was stopping me. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Annette. I'm a single woman in my 30s, currently living in London, and I share my experiences of living in the UK. Talk about my lifestyle, I do vlogs, and basically I talk about anything that I find interesting. If you enjoyed this video, do not forget to subscribe, like, and leave a comment. I would love to have you here. Okay? Our coach was packed with everything we needed, okay? We talk of food, drinks, and loads of, excitement, okay? Once everyone was settled, we hit the road. For me, it felt like a mini road trip because the scenery along the way was absolutely breathtaking. Well, I only enjoyed it for an hour because your girl had to catch up on some sleep, I literally went for a night shift and I needed to sleep, okay? So the journey took about 2 hours from where we went. Obviously, from our location, it took approximately like 2 hours. And before we knew it, we arrived at our location. My first impression was like, oh my God, this was actually the first time I was visiting the Pebble beach here. Like, I usually go to like sandy beach, especially back home in my country. And this one was a Pebble one. I was like, okay. Also, I wasn't expecting it to be so windy. Yo, the wind was massive. Honestly, how ladies are, okay, like I wasn't going to wear makeup, let me just fix eyelashes so that at least I'll look better, I'll look presentable. Yo, the wind almost blew my eyelashes away. Like, it literally almost blew my eyelashes away. Okay, also we visited on a Saturday. So the beach was quite, busy, but it felt relaxing. We had loads of people there, We saw some Ghanaians. We were just having a good time, People from diverse, backgrounds were all there having a good time. Basically, to really experience the Littlehampton beach, you have to explore beyond the shoreline, So me, I love to walk a lot. I love to explore. I walked around as much as I could, even though I didn't, get to capture everything on camera. I walked around the beach, and I mean, I walked around, Some of the photos I took genuinely made me feel like I was somewhere like Greece. Like, they were really, really nice, okay? And the combination of the blue sea, the open skies, the coastline, it was absolutely stunning. In fact, there was a particular picture, I was so happy about that one, okay? So how ladies are, you take 10,000 pictures, and obviously a couple of them will be nice. So that one gave me the vibes that I was in Greece, okay? So one thing I also appreciated about the beach is that it's a family-friendly one, okay? They have amusement rides for children, public toilets, making it easy for you to spend your entire day there, okay? If you are planning to visit, I'm going to be listing some of the activities you can enjoy at the beach, right? So they have the amusement arcades, they have the crazy golf, pitch and pole, they have the swimming and paddling, diving, I saw people fishing there, kite surfing, windsurfing, sailing, beach games, they had a lot of activities that, if you're open to things like that, you would definitely enjoy, right? Beyond the beach itself, you'll find the harbour park, amusements, arcades, like I mentioned, children play areas, lovely riverside walks, and all of that. People that came with their kids, they actually went to this amusement arcade, to have a good time, with their children. And I think obviously for those kids, it's going to be a very memorable experience for them. The beach is also equipped with facilities, right, including cafes, restaurants. They have public toilets, And I mean, like, for a beach that size, the public toilets were just like, I really liked it because it was really massive. You don't have to be waiting for too long for some people to finish using the toilets. They had lots of it, so I really liked that. They had accessible facilities, first aid points, they had showers, they had shops, they had pubs nearby. Also, from there to the town center, it wasn't like too far because I went to the town center, right? It wasn't like too far. So overall, we had such an amazing time. Also, the food that we brought, obviously from church, it was delicious. I ate and ate. I ate very, very well, okay? It was a day full of fun, fresh sea air and beautiful memories. So if you're looking for a lovely beach to visit in the UK, I would definitely recommend Littlehampton Beach, right? And yeah, that is about it about this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy sharing this experience with me. And basically, I'm here to just show you like some certain things so that when you want to go out, you have an idea of what it looks like. Okay, so if you enjoyed this video, do not forget to subscribe, like, and leave a comment. I'll see you in my next video. Ciao.